So good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We will start addressing one of the topics related with core concepts in information systems. And of course we have to deal with information. In order to prepare yourselves to get to enter the discussion we will have later on, I will start with an exercise that is now becoming famous, well, famous at least here in this corridor and in other places as well, but not that much. I call it the information suitcase. I have several objects in this suitcase, and I'm going to show you one at a time. There are 50 objects here inside the suitcase. You have, each one of you has this form. Okay? You see there are 50 lines, one for each object. You will write the name of the object. I will put the name, but anyway, it's not the most important part. The important part, the part I want you to pay attention and think a little bit is, okay, for each object, do you think, would you call it information? No? Or you have doubts? So for each object, and after putting the name of the object, you will put a cross in the yes or no column, or in the column with the question marks. Okay? Are you understanding? It's not difficult. Okay. So, I need you to write the name of the object there. I could give you the form with all the names, but it will spoil the surprise. So I want you to write it. At the end, you will put your name, and please put also the name of this course. So here, doctoral seminar in information systems and technology. Okay. Okay. The reason is that, well, I've been doing for several years now, and I'm collecting all the answers, and when I think I have enough answers, I will do some analysis of the answers. Okay, let's start. This is always a little bit messy, but I have to look for the objects, and I don't know where they are. Oh, here they are. Object number one is this safety instructions from an aircraft. Okay? So, do you think this is information? No, this is not information. No, I have doubts. Please put your answer there, and so you can put either in Portuguese or in English, no problem. So this is the safety instructions of an aircraft. Please put your answer immediately. You should put your answer immediately. Yes, no, or you have doubts. Don't leave it for a later time. So I don't want you to think too much about it. It's not important at this point. Okay, number one. Number two is a menu from a restaurant. So we have the list of dishes and the prices, so the choices of the day. So, restaurant menu. Number three, if I'm going too fast, please just let me know. Number three is the periodic table of the elements. Suppose you are all familiar with this. Suppose you all had some chemistry studies in your life. Number four is here is commemorative medal. So this is metal with some inscription, commemoration of the fourth edition of the European Conference on Information Systems in 1996. It was in Portugal. Some conference you should plan to attend, presenting a paper in the future. Number 5 is a cake mold. You know what this is? This is to make a cake, pudding. Is this information? Yes? No? I have doubts. Please put there your reference. Number 6 is a music score. I have it somewhere. Here it is. Actually, it is the Preludium 9 from Johann Sebastian Bach. Okay. Let's move to number 7. Number 7 is the Portuguese flag. Actually, it's the Chinese version of the Portuguese flag because these castles are like Chinese houses instead of real castles. But anyway, it's Portuguese national flag. Let's show some respect from our national flag. Number 8. Number 8 is a radiograph. Actually, it's my own hand here. Number 9. Number 9 is telephone directory. We have white pages and yellow pages, typical telephone directory. Well, it was too heavy, too many trees going down because of this. They're not using them anymore, or not as much as we used to. But anyway, I think it's familiar to all of you. Telephone directory. Number 10. Number 10 should be around here somewhere. Here it is. Number 10 is a business card. Okay, number 11. Number 11, I need to close my suitcase for a while. Number 11 is short movie. Okay. Well, we could have stopped it earlier, but we would lose this interesting end of the movie. So that was number 11, a short movie announcing some products and tools. Let's move to number 12. Number 12 is a Christmas card. We have Santa Claus. Okay, typical wishes for the season. That's or very normal, very common Christmas card. Number 13 is also you are familiar with. That's an abacus. You know what it is for counting. Very common in China. Not that common in Western countries. An abacus. Next one. Number 14 is a deck of cards. 15 is a $1 bill, United States dollars, $1 bill with George Washington's face in the front. Number 16. Number 16 is more audio than visual, so please pay attention. Number 16. Okay? Okay. Things enough. Number 17. Number 17 is an email message, a printed email message, but it's written in Hebraic. I have some difficulty to figure out why it's this way. I know, yes, it's this way, because we have to look from left to right instead of... I could use one in Arab. I think I will ask Gassan to send me one in Arab so I can also have in my collection. So, an email message, a printed email message, but written in Hebraic. Let's move to number 18. The number 18, I need you to pay attention. This is a train ticket, but I want you to focus your attention in this stamp on the ticket. It's not the ticket, it's the stamp on the ticket. I want you to say it's information all at once. Okay? Number 19 is more common object. So the key. And number 20 is also a key, is a card key. Kind of thing we take closer to some reading tunnel and opens the door or something like that, opens the gate or something like that. Number 21. Number 21 is a mouse trap. You know, for very small mice, of course, but for all sizes this object. So, mouse trap. Number 22, it is a multimedia document, so it's CD, but this is about the city of Braga, the old Braga, so the Roman Braga, Braga Augusta. It's a CD with an interactive document about the city of Braga, the historic aspects of Braga. Number 23, the next one, is today's newspaper. So, newspapers are reporting the results of the discussion of the with Troika, what we have to do, what else we have to say for the next years. The new Pope is also in the front page. That's today's newspaper. 24, next one, is an old paper. Actually, is from 2005, and it was the time the another Pope died, so I'm not particularly focusing, but so this is from 5th April 2005, so an old newspaper. So perhaps instead of a newspaper, it's an old paper, perhaps. Okay, it's a newspaper, a old one. Sticking to newspapers, number 25 is also a newspaper, but a newspaper in Braille.
Thank you.
Braille, written in Braille for blind people. Okay? If you want to read, I can, perhaps it is not today's newspaper, but if you are interested in the news, I can lend it to you. Number 26 Right, yes. So this is touristic leaflets. It's about the city of Helsinki. It's written in Finnish, but anyway, if you're familiar, there is a map and some pictures from the city, or announcements of hotels, and timetables for tours and that kind of stuff you find in any touristic leaflet. So now I'm moving to paintings. I will show you oil painting. It's painting number 1. An interesting drawing, at least the artist thought so.
There's a sign, yeah.
Yes, it's signed. Actually, it's my mother-in-law. Number 28 is also a picture. No, this is the kind of art I don't know exactly how it is called. So it's painting with sprays. It's typical people on the street painting this. Quite interesting art, I think. So I think it's kind of a really painting. This is painting with using some sprays. Number 29 is another painting. I never know why it's marks this way. I don't think it matters. Okay, let's move to number 30. You can close your eyes. So we need some time in order the smell spreads. Are you smelling it? Some pine smell?
I got flu, cannot smell it.
Okay. Yes, no, you have doubts? Just fill your form. Number 31. Number 31 is a fossil. You know, it's a piece of stone, and you can see there some, it's a flower, printing of a flower.
Do you have that?
Pardon?
Is it a flower?
Yes, it's a flower. Can you see there? Augmented there. So it's a fossil. Number 32. Number 32 is a triangle. The car warning triangle we need to have in our cars. So if we have an accident or something, so this is the number 32. Number 33 is a toy. This two fishes. Big guy and small guy, and big guy always eats the small guy.
Okay.
Okay, next set of objects are books. We will start with a book with some laws. It's the Portuguese constitutional law. This booklet, it's kind of each rule in here.
Published date.
Pardon?
Published date, is it new or old?
This is it's from 1976.
Is it active?
Yes, with some amendments. Number 35 is another book, this time a novel, Amor de Perdição from Camilo Castelo Branco, Portuguese romantic writer from the 19th century. I suppose all the, well, at least Portuguese had to study this book. Well, at my time, yes, I think more recently was again. Number 36 is a technical book. How to build and use electronic devices without frustration, panic, maintenance of money, or an engineering degree. So kind of electronics handbook. Number 37 is the gunpowder logbook. So this is a book. This was a kind of hardware shop where they sell. One of the things they sold was gunpowder, and anytime they were buying gunpowder, they had to make a record. Anytime they were selling gunpowder, they had to write it as well. And from time to time there would be some inspection to check whether the amount of gunpowder in the store corresponds to what is in the book.
Which this? What the name of this stores? Is
Logbook.
in the book. Brings the name of the stores.
The name of the store? I suppose somewhere in the opening. Yes, in the opening. In the opening pages is the name of the store. Number 38 is another train ticket. Actually, it's not what is the London Underground. Well, anyway, it's a kind of train. Number 39. Number 39. Do you know what this is? This is a piece from an engine. Piston, I think in English. From this size, perhaps from a motorbike. This enters in a cylinder. In the cylinder there is an explosion, and this piston is pushed down, and another one goes up. And, so this is but look, this is not the real thing. This is a prototype. This has been produced in a prototype printer. So this is kind of powder. The printer, well, puts one layer of powder and puts glue in some parts, and layer by layer, we have will be accumulation of powder. At the end, we just remove the part with the glue. That's the piece. The powder without glue, well, it goes away. But at the end, we have a prototype of a piece. It has been painted black to be more realistic. Otherwise, it would be white. Typical some any kind of powder. I don't know exactly what this is. So, do you understand what this is and how it has been produced? Okay. This is quite fragile. That's why I'm putting it here. Number 40. Number 40 is a photographic picture. This is Nazaré, seen from the city. If you know, Nazaré is a beach in the center of Portugal. Not very far from the place where there are these huge waves that snowboarders and surfers really enjoy. Number 41 are the negatives of photographs. Now in digital age, this is becoming a piece of museum. The negatives, I suppose you all know this. Number 42 is an electroencephalogram. So you know, the patient is put with some electrodes on the head, start thinking and then there is a machine collecting these electrical signals from from the brain and making these graphs.
Patients.
Yes. I'm going to protect the patient process, the patient's neck there. Number 43 is a report from clinical, from blood analysis. So we have the hemogram, we have the speed, sedimentation speed, glucose, you know, that kind of aspects that are looked for in a blood analysis. The name of the patient is there. Number 44. Number 44 is train timetable from the line from Guimarães to Porto. So either from Porto to Guimarães or from Guimarães to Porto. Number 45 is the answering sheet for a questionnaire. So there are some questions, and then to answer, people just fill these circles here according to their answer. So it includes instructions how to fill it. Of course, there is as well the questionnaire. This is only the answering part of the questionnaire. This has been designed for optical reading, so we have this printing here in order to facilitate the recognition of characters. Number 46. Number 46 is this label, this seal that's audio visuals, so CDs, DVDs, so normally you have, it includes an hologram, so it's more difficult to falsify. This is just to say, well, these paid the taxes, the tabu for copyright, and this is to avoid, well, at least to deal with documents that are easy to falsify. So I will let me seal that label. Number 47. Number 47 is a barcode. And number 48 is, you know, this RFID. This RFID is, well, this device has an antenna and some printed circuits. Typically, it can be used for several purposes. For example, the code of the product can be stored there and can be read by well, while the barcode is read by a barcode reader, this would involve some. Well, there is an antenna, so there is the emission, the receiving of a signal, and the emission of another radio signal. So it's a radio frequency identifier device. There was something here, perhaps from the size. This was perhaps for a card, for a memory card. I guess it was original. Number 49. Number 49. These are some restaurant vouchers for a very popular restaurant. So you can have some savings by using these vouchers. And the last object is this Sudoku grid. Okay, so these are the 50 objects I have in my suitcase. So we will stop for a while and then we will do some discussion.